Hey, everybody. Welcome to the ninth Comic Art Live weekend here. This is, it's hard to imagine, 4 years ago, almost to the day, we had our first Comic Art Live show. And so it was a little bit different than what we have here for everybody this weekend. But a lot of things have remained the same. Something that just works for everybody, doesn't need a whole lot of alteration. But we have put a lot of enhancements in the show this weekend. And so far, things are going really well, and I'm glad everybody's having a good show. Last time I checked, there's over 112, 115 pieces sold already this weekend. I think we're over 200,000 in sales fairly easily, and it's a wonderful start. No hiccups with the servers. What more can we ask for? The best way I can start a show is to have no complaint emails from anybody. And with the number of changes and fixes and things we did since November, to have those things down to a minimum or non-existent is pretty good. The only bug, we did actually have a bug when this thing launched today, everybody, but it was fairly minimal. If you browse to someone's booth in the first 30 minutes, you actually got to see their Sunday drop, which of course isn't going to disappoint any of the premium members who got to see that. But I had a few people point that out to me, and we fixed that. So that is the only snafu. But I promise you that will not be there in November for the 10th show. It will not happen again. Yes, thank you, Nick. Woohoo, go Bill. Yes, we've had again, everything's just going perfect, and I can't thank everybody enough. I mean, we had about 800 people on the server at 11 o'clock when the doors opened for premium members. That's about 75% of the premium members out there were actively browsing for art for sale, managing their booths, and what more can I ask for? I mean, outside of 100% participation, but we know that's a lot to ask for on a weekend at this time of year, Mother's Day tomorrow, all of that. But yes, I cannot thank everybody enough for participating in our night show. It's right now, I think we're around 5,500 pieces of artwork from over 350 exhibitors. I am confident that by the time we do our art drop on Sunday at 11 a.m., which will be open to everybody, of course, we'll have over 6,000 pieces of art for sale. Certain things to look out for. I actually sold some artwork in my booth today. And the wonderful thing is I have the Stripe checkout built right into it. So I don't have to do anything. I sold 2 pieces of Brian Hitch art, a Green Lantern page and a Ultimates V2 page, splash page. Very nice, by the way. So that's nice. So if you happen to browse into my booth, you see something you want, you don't even have to email me and we do anything unless you want to haggle. But if you're like my prices, just buy everything from there. We've got a few artists that are also participating using the Stripe checkout, Andy and Veronica Fish, and also Mike Vosberg are using them. We hope to make this a little bit more commonplace in November when we have our 10th show. What did Mr. Easy-Go-Lucky say? I forgot to remove my... Yeah, there were a few people that I think we had about a dozen people go premium after the 11 o'clock drop for all premium members. It happens, it happens. A lot of people just kind of let their premium memberships lapse, and it's that enter the show graphic that's at the top of the right column that reminds everybody that they can't get in unless they're premium. So all went according to plan. But the thing is, which is very exciting, I would have to say that in the last 48 hours, we probably at least got between 80 to 90 brand new premium members, even if they were only 3-month accounts, people who were interested in the show, whether they wanted to exhibit to sell some artwork or they were here to hopefully pick up some artwork. There was a lot of renewed or new interest in supporting CAF and Comic Art Live. I did see that, there was a complaint I just saw from Alberto. He said he wishes there was more CAF art. I'm sorry, maybe Sunday will work some magic for you. I can't promise that though, Alberto, but you bought enough CAF art in the last few days, I think. I mean, come on. We know you're going to get a few Red Sonja mystery sketches, but outside of that, we try to do our best there. And speaking of the mystery sketches, I am not going to be able to remove the links and close down that page until 4 o'clock when I finally have a break from my panels today. So we've still got, I think, maybe 4 mystery sketch purchases today, 1 in the last 20 minutes. So anybody who wants to add a mystery sketch to our record-breaking total before we close this thing around 4 o'clock today, please pick up another one. There's the giveaways were given out yesterday. Khalil got his upgrade, but yeah, the opportunities are still there. I think we more than doubled what we did in November in terms of sales, so that's fantastic. More money for the artists and the reps and the agents that support this show, and more revenue that comes in and supports us, so we can do more great things around here. So we appreciate your patronage with that as well. This afternoon, while you're browsing for art for sale, keep an eye on the upper right-hand corner of CAF. There's it'll be telling you what panels are coming up. You can always throw them on in the background and listen to them. I've got a show with Declan Shalvey at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern. And we will have some art for sale, some important announcements there as well with a new art rep agency. Will be a part of that conversation. I'll have, it's either Raphael Grandpa or Rafael Grandpa will be with me at 3 o'clock talking about the fundraiser that's also going on this weekend through Chiaroscuro's Twitter stream. There's a disaster down in Brazil as far as flooding goes, and several artists have either donated art or are going to be doing commissions for this fundraiser, and it's all running through Chiaroscuro's Twitter channel. So we'll be talking about that at 3 o'clock. Kazra's running a few panels this weekend. He's got sculptor Carlos Soca, an Orlando native, who will be talking with him. I think Carlos has been announced as an OAX guest for 2025, and so you'll get to meet Carlos during that, see some of his work, and I think you'll understand why we wanted him to be a part of the show. I've got Joelle Jones for a 5 o'clock interview and sale show. I think we've got 6 pieces of art for sale from her at that time, and then at 6 o'clock, Kazra is going to be running a history of the Marvel sketch cards panel with several collectors and an artist or two. I think at least one that I know of. So busy panel schedule. And of course, we wrap up tonight at 9 o'clock with the next Comic Art crew. And we've got at least 32 pieces of art for sale that we'll be dropping. So a very busy day. And then you can check the schedule for tomorrow. There's another 7 panels all day tomorrow. It's going to be very, very hectic. Alberto wants previews. I know that. I'm sorry. We can't do that. But let's see. I can't read through all these chats. But listen, everybody, we're going to have a great show. Remember, when you're browsing the reps booths in throughout Comic Art Live, after you hit the art, there's a lot more art after that. Like if you go to Jiggy's booth or Mark's booth or Tatiana's booth, there's more art after the initial Saturday drop part. So for each artist, there will be extra groups of artwork that you can look at. So when you get into a rep booth, make sure you spend a little extra time in there. And so many artists are taking commissions this weekend. If you go up in the top menu underneath artists accepting commissions, I don't even know what the count is, but it's huge. We have more artists accepting commissions through Comic Art Live this weekend than I think we have ever had before. So, please, if you haven't, if the mystery sketch hasn't satisfied your convention sketch or commission itch, I think you should pick up at least 1 or 2. I know that one of my daughters is going to be picking up a commission this weekend by choice versus doing the mystery sketch, because she said she wanted to have a little bit more direction on on who she was going to get. We all can appreciate that, right? So there you are. That's where we're at. I've got a busy afternoon, as do all of you. But again, thank you for being here with me, for hanging out through all this. I guarantee you it's going to be a good time. We're going to do a recap show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I may invite a few of my collector friends to hang out with me and give me their peace of mind and suggestions on what we could do for the November show, our 10th. So I'm hoping people, once it's all done, have the opportunity to kind of hang out. That is Mother's Day, but maybe after the big day at 8 o'clock, you can take the time and hang out a bit with me. Let's see, what is this? Marcus says he likes that one of my Thursday picks is already sold. I don't even remember what my Thursday picks are, but I'm glad it's sold, Marcus. And Samuel does confirm that the cool commission opportunities are happening this weekend. That's right. Miko Swain opened his commission list too. That's probably going to be full by now, isn't it? And Alberto's mom free for the weekend. All right. Well, listen, I don't want to keep you because I got to do some prep for my panel with Declan that will be in about 20 minutes. So for those of you that can tune into that, please do. I can tell you that He's bringing 9 pieces of art for sale, and they will probably be shown at the tail end of the interview, so in the last 20 minutes. So probably sometime right after 2:30, we'll be doing the art sale. So if you're just kind of listening and with it through your speakers, make sure that when we do the art sale, you're watching what we're showing, because there's a few covers, some interior stuff. So price ranges are kind of between like $200 to $2,000. I can't even remember what they are since I made the slides a couple of days ago. But yeah, and good idea, Mr. Red Jack. Brian always has good ideas. He says, buy your mother original artwork for Mother's Day. That's good. Even if it's not comic art, right? That's it's okay. Share the joy of OA collecting in whatever form you can. So, all right. And Carl's got a busy weekend too. So, all right, I'm calling it right now. But again, please enjoy the rest of the show. If you run into anything you want to comment on before Sunday night, feel free to shoot me an email. I may not reply because it's going to be pretty busy, but I do read them all. I can assure you of that. And again, Casper and I thank you for hanging out with us this weekend. Casper's got a couple panels tomorrow as well. Well, at least one. He may be doing 2 though. We'll see. But we do appreciate everybody chiming in, hanging out with us, and enjoying the show. So have a wonderful afternoon, and I'm sure I'll see you in a panel or 2 the rest of the day.